Hello, right, we are back. Quick maintenance video. This is week 145. So good week. Very little to talk about really. So the super glue on my gem tang fell off on, I think it was yesterday. That was Monday today. Yeah, so that was approximately a week, I guess. So it seems to be back to normal, grazing on the rock. I can't see anything untoward on him. So yeah, I learned from that mistake. I won't be repeating that in a rush. Yeah, so the only thing that happened this week, so the only thing that did happen this week is my Trident had a hissy fit for some reason. I've got no idea why. I had a test A foul alert come up on it, and so I've primed the A line again, and then it came up with a no water sample error. So I took the black water sample line off. I just use these little syringes and I pump water through to make sure there's no detritus caught in the pipe. It all seemed fine. I tried to run a couple of tests and it still came back with a water sample error. And then I completely factory reset and rebooted the whole thing, and it seems fine now. So it's working good. It always gives different numbers when you do that though. So I don't know if they just drift. I mean, I did calibrate it, and I have calibrated it. I buy I think it's ATI reference solution to use with it. And my out was showing at about 9, and then after all that, all the reboot, recalibration, etc., it's now showing at 10. So you just think. So I don't know whether it was always at 10 or whether it's gone up to 10, but I don't think so. It's probably just sampling error, I guess. But anyway, so now it's 10 and it was sort of 9. So yeah, so that's one thing. And the other thing is I've had to, I don't think you can see them on there, but I've got a small fridge up in my kind of ceiling space in here, and I've got 2 Apex DOS dosers, and I have phytoplankton, calanus and pods in the fridge, and I dose them a couple of times a day, just mainly for the anteas, to be honest. And after probably 3 months or so, the lines get clogged, or the actual dosing head gets clogged. So I took those out because I noticed when I was in here that even though the pump was running, it was dosing a tiny amount. So I take them out, and I use the same syringes. I use these syringes, and I just pump some fresh water through. I know they were both, I don't know if they actually clogged, but I think they just get a build up in the lining, and sometimes it just needs to be purged. And so I've done that, so hopefully I'll get another 2 or 3 months out of those. About once a year I'll place the heads on the dosers, and probably every 6 months I just replace the whole line as well. They're silicone lines, and they're quite sticky. They seem quite sticky anyway, but they're cheap and they're fine. And I buy a pack, and I'll probably, because of the length I use, I'll probably get 3 runs out of a pack. So it lasts quite a while. I think that's it. I'm just about to do a water change. All the fish are good. I bought a coral. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I bought a frag of a acrohorida, I think it's called. It's quite a fluffy polypy sort of coral. So it's just, I'm looking good. It's just there. So yeah, seems to be fine. See how we get on with it. It's not the most exciting the colours, but hopefully it will colour up as it grows. And so the only other thing I was going to say was I feed nori to my fish. So I feed 2 sheets a day, every day. And I buy, these are Korean nori. So they're 2 different makes. if I have a preference, I'd go with this FIASP Eco Groceries one. Gold, is it gold grade A? But I'm also trying this. This is Pure Tide. So this is also FIASP Eco Groceries. I don't actually know what that means, but anyway. But this one, I guess they kind of roast them different, because this one's much more brittle than that one. So what I tend to do, because I like them nice and kind of soft and pliable, so I can roll them and fold them when I put them in the tank. Because I roll it like a cigar, I guess, and then I fold it 4 times, so it's about that big, and it goes in the clip. So when you first get them, they're all roasted. When you try and roll them and then fold them, they all crack into pieces. So I chuck the silica pouch that you get in there, and I leave the pack open, and I leave it out in the fish room for a couple of days, and then they go nice and pliable and very easy. And after that, I just put them in the cupboard, and they're good to go. So that's just something I thought I'd mention that I do. So that's it. We are done for this week. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.